Hi guys, these are your notes for 5.2. So today's pretty short. We're just going to go over transforming lines. So what transforming means is moving things. So we're looking at moving our y-intercept, so shifting up and down is what we're looking at. So when you're looking at a family of functions, we think of linear, quadratics, and the parent function for this linear parent function that we've been looking at for a while is y equals x. That's just a basic line. So that's a line that has a 0 y-intercept and it has a slope of 1. Okay, so it's just a nice diagonal line going through our origin. Now we're looking at transforming them. So taking a transformation is what we're going to be doing is called shifting. Okay, and that means that we're going to be moving up and down or left to right. Okay, and then we're also going to be looking at a reflection later on. Okay, like a mirror. Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at is that every line has a y-intercept, obviously except for x equals a number, some of those don't. But in this case, you're going to have all of your ones that have your y-intercepts on them. So if you change the line, okay, it will either shift up or down. So when you're looking at this graph right here, this equation, it says y equals x plus b. So remember that b is my y-intercept. Okay, and if I increase it, then my graph is going to shift up. And if I'm going to decrease it, my graph is going to shift down. So what that means is my y-intercept's at 0. Let's say I add 2 to it, it's going to shift up. Or if I make my y-intercept -2, it's going to shift down. So if I look at this equation, okay, y equals x, and I shift it up 3 units, my new equation is going to be f of x, which is the same thing as y, is x plus 3, because we shifted up 3 units. Okay, now if I want to shift down 6 units, I'm going to subtract 6. So I added 3 to go up. I'm going to subtract 6 to go down. So f of x equals x minus 6. Okay, that's going to be my new equation. So if I look at an actual graph, okay, it says this is the graph. It wants to take this and shift it down 2 units. Okay, so first we look and see what our y-intercept is. Okay, and we're going to shift it down 2 units, so 1, 2. So this is going to be our new y-intercept. Okay, then I'm going to count my slope to see what it was originally. So up 1 over 1. So I'm going to do the same thing for this one. Up 1 over 1. That's my next point, and then I just draw my line. So the slope doesn't change. Okay, it's going to be a parallel line. It's just shifted down. Now this one, it says draw 2 lines that represent the vertical translation of the graph. Okay, so it doesn't matter which way we go. It just wants 2 lines that are either shifted up or down, because that's what vertical means, up and down. So here's my original. Okay, let's say we're going to go up 1 or up 2. Okay, so my slope is up 1 over 1. So up 1 over 1. Okay, here's another one. Okay, and then you've got, let's say we're going to shift down 2. The slope's still the same, up 1 over 1. And there's my new line. Okay, so that's just what a shift is when you translate up and down. Now this is just a paper that's going to kind of tell us what everything is working on. So we worked on B today. So if we want to shift our graph up, we're going to add to our y-intercept. If we want to shift our graph down, we're going to subtract from our y-intercept. Okay, stay tuned for your next set of notes for tomorrow, all about the slope.